now is considered downtown. That's what they're looking at now. So the property past 31st Street, probably on Trusone back all the way over to Paseo.
What kind of conversations do you be having with your constituents? Because you well known in Kansas City. In our community, I should say.
In everybody else's community.
All right. Straighten me out.
Yeah, I can straighten you out on that because in the course of a day, I don't know where I might end up. I done work for some of the wealthiest people in this city because probably everybody own leather. And I worked for dealers for years, and I used to do their programming. I would go to people who have insurance on their furniture, and when something happened to it, they would call me in to go and get a reading on it, why I did it. Some of the multi-millionaire people would have furniture, and they would put it in front of their windows in their houses, and they didn't have no curtains over and everything, and they sit there leather furniture. And the furniture would start turning a different color.
The sun.
Because of the sun. So I would have to come in and tell them why I did this, that, and another. And then they would have me to change it back to the color. Because that's what I do. I can make your color, any kind of color you have. I can precisely make that color, shoot your color, and make it back to that. So, yeah, I'm well known throughout the whole community in all sectors, you know.
Tell me this: how do you feel that the business people in our community and the representation, I should say, that these people have integrity? In general.
Speaking, what do you mean?
I'm saying in general, integrity. Once upon a time, I could do a deal on a handshake, right, and know that was good. That day is gone. I feel.
I think there's still some genuine people that the handshake, you know, still might. But you know, they done taught us too that don't do nothing on a handshake. You know, make sure it's all authentic in writing and principles. You know, so I do things on a handshake. You know, but I know who I'm dealing with too. You know, so. But I don't think that day is still here anymore, you know, where my word is this, that, and other, your word is this, that, and other, you know. But a lot of things happen, you know.
How do you see Kansas City's African American community overall? What kind of shape do you see us?
Fearful.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
We probably could get a lot more done, but there's just so many people just scared of the establishment. They're scared to tell truth to power, you know. And if they didn't do that, we probably could go a long way. But, you know, it's just like, I mean, you read my posts, you see what I say. But I don't say nothing about nobody that I cannot prove, you know. And even though we know about our prosecutor's office, our police department, we know who the bad prosecutors are, we know who the bad police are. But these same people can come into our community and tell us this and tell us that, and you still got people riding. You don't have nobody say, well, hold up. What did you, were you involved in some corruption, or when you, because they be, oh, I don't want to say that. You know, because I get my food from them, you know.
That was one of the reasons I invited you on the show, not just for your business. I felt that you don't have a problem saying what it is. If for another lack of better words, calling a spade a spade. Do you have any closing words that you'd like to have our audience know about you or about your company?
I put, you know, most of all my stuff is on Facebook.
Tell them how to contact you on Facebook.
All you do is pull up Tommy Simmons, and it'll pop up, you know. I don't think that but I want to say the lack of the company speaks for itself, you know. My work speaks for itself, you know, once you see it and everything. But what I want these people here to do, one thing I want them to contact their lawmakers and make it so that, and what I've been pushing for a while, we do some type of legislation on who buy bullets in this city. You know, because I think that everybody wants to say, well, we need to talk to these kids. We need to have mentors. We need to have people from the penitentiary. We need to have people from here. That don't work.
I think I spoke to you earlier. I think all the problems in the African American community boil down to economics.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too. But I'm thinking like this here, just like the little girl that got killed at Westport.
You mean Essential?
Essential. If that gun, I bet you that gun is not registered to nobody. I bet you that gun's probably stolen or they got it off the street. And even if they got it off the street, they was able to go to walk in some pawn shop somewhere and buy bullets for that gun. I just don't think that you should be able to buy bullets for any gun unless you show your ID and probably the serial number of the gun you bought the bullets for.
I just watched a special on BBC on Japan. They had 5 killings the whole year, and that's
Look at Canada.
yeah.
Canada you own your own guns.
You can't own guns, knives, or anything else that you can harm someone over in Japan, and they don't have the crime problem that we have. And in this city, it's just ridiculous on these homicides.
But you know why? Because all our politicians are scared of the NRA. And as soon as you say something about trying to do this here, the first thing they say, oh man, the NRA, they're big lobbyists. Oh, you know. But I always learned there's one thing. All you have to do is have the will to do what others won't do. And you can get your problem solved, you know. But nobody has that will, and nobody has took that step to say, hey, I'm going to challenge them, you know.
Hey man, it was a pleasure having you on the show, and we look forward to working with you with the Kansas City Business Association.
No problem.
Hit it.
This program is brought to you by the Kansas City Business Association.